Hey guys, this is JB3 and we are back with another episode of FIFA World Academy where we take one player from every country, put them on one squad and see if we can lead them to a championship. So we're here in the third league in the Bundesliga. So we are here at the end of April. We'll take on Osnabrück and this could be a big one. If we get a victory and we get the 3 points and Grossenbach drop any points, if they drop even just 2, so they need a victory to keep pace with us. We have 3 games left in the season, so we could be lifting the trophy in this episode or in this game if that happens. If not, we'll move on and we'll take on Kaiserslautern. And, again, same thing. If they drop any points in either one of their games and we pick up 2 wins, we are guaranteed the championship. So let's get into this episode and see if we can lift the trophy in this episode. But before we get into the games, we have our scouts back here. So we are here in the US of A. Brent Henry comes in 49 to 67 overall, 73 to 94 potential. So it looks like he could be a decent winger. We have Sun Hee-so, who will represent the Korean Republic, and this is a big one. 52 to 68 overall, 72 to 94 potential. Looks like another good winger or midfielder, so we'll bring him into the club as well. And our final one here is Sweden. We have 2 players that we'll take a look at and trying to decide between. We have Johansson Maritson, who's 45 to 61, has a little bit better potential. But we have Liam Lundengren, who's 50 to 68. He's got a little bit better overall, a little bit better evaluation. Johansson's but he's at 110, so he's probably at a 50. So I think we'll bring in Johansson, just with that little bit of extra potential. So we'll take a look at the Youth Academy. It is full, so if there's any players that might maybe make the squad, we'll bring them in as well. We have Hamidou, who's 75 to 81 potential. Brett Henry, 57 overall, 73 to 94 potential, left midfielder. Harold Roning, 75 to 81. Sun Hee-so, 55 overall. Wish that overall was a bit better, but the potential's there, 72 to 94. We have Tom Vennerberger, who we will probably bring in at some point. I think I'm actually going to hold on until our next scout report when we're forced to bring people in. We have Mads Hansen, 89 to 94, really good potential. Just need that overall to get a little bit higher. Joaquin Hurtado, 72 to 90, so a good center forward there as well. Ketso Nino, 53 overall, just waiting on that overall to grow a little bit more. Johansson Martin, a striker from Sweden, 53 overall, 63 to 85. Vorobyev, 76 to 82, but that overall is really still low, but he's only 15, so we'll give him some time. We have Ilke Eslan, 77 to 94, real good potential, good height as a striker, but only 47 overall. Liam Berry, 76 to 84, so decent potential there, and already a pretty decent overall at 57 for a 15-year-old. And then we have Yogo Abaleto, 76 to 82, 59 overall. Mayatev Dolazal, 85 to 94, just waiting on him to turn 16 before we can bring him into the squad. Milos Novak, 66 to 86, 47 overall. Probably let him go if we need to clear out some space, and that will do it for us here in the Youth Academy. So we'll bring in the starters here for this game against Osnabrück. We want to make sure we get the victory. It's an important one as we could win the league today. So it'll be our standard starting lineup. Alturks in net, McKeith up front. Let's get this game underway. And we'll get this game underway. Oh, tapped along nicely and broken up. Aurelio on the ball, drives in, looking for a cross if he can get one. Has Fitzpatrick on a header, and not enough on it, and too far wide of the net, taken down by the defender. Might have really affected his accuracy there. Had a good chance, but the defender comes in big and gives him a knee in the head, and somehow that's not a penalty. Iadama has a lot of space and gets it into Renaud. He'll slip it on. Kobayashi right there in front of the net and skies it over the bar. Just rushed the shot a little bit, put way too much power on it, trying to get it off before the defenders close in on him, and just misses the opportunity to put it home. Osnabrück go in with the cross headed on and goes wide of the bar. We're unable to break up the cross and unable to cover the man in the middle. He gets up high and luckily sends it wide of the net. McKeith has the ball, has Fitzpatrick. He's quickly behind the defense. He's going to drive in, takes the shot on net and puts it into the back, and it's Fitzpatrick opening us up. It's 1-0 here. Not a whole lot of offense to speak of from either team. Maybe a couple wide shots here and there, and Fitzpatrick now finds the back of the net, gets in a good spot. McKeith lays it right to him, gets it out in front, and all they can do is hope that he was offsides, and he isn't. He laces it into the back of the net, past the keeper, doesn't miss like Kobayashi, and it's now 1-0 here for Braunschweig. And that'll do it for the first half. Not a whole lot to speak of here, but we have the lead 1-0 here going into halftime. McKeith drops it off to Renaud. He'll carry it up, goes right to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick tries to drop it over, gets it to McKeith. McKeith on it, in off the crossbar. What a goal it would have been. But McKeith just can't get it past the goalkeeper and underneath the bar in time. Top of the box here for Osnabrück. They get behind us as Abasser comes up too quickly and loses his man behind him, and they take advantage, and they'll open us up here, and it's 1-1. 52 minutes in. We still have some time to come back, so we won't worry too much. We've played well. We just got to keep going and push on the offense. But Abasser comes up here, tries to cover the middle because there's no one there, but lets his man get behind him, and it leads to a goal. Renaud gets the ball here in the middle, pushes along to McKeith. He'll drop it out wider to Becker. Becker drops it into Orella. He'll take a strong strike, but right on the keeper. A nice one there, but Orella can't get it past the keeper, who knocks it away for a corner. Abasser sends it along to Kobayashi. He'll get into the middle, has it to McKeith. McKeith backseals it to Renaud. Renaud right onto it, sends it into Fitzpatrick. He gets onto it, he finds the net, and it's Braunschweig back on top, 2-1. Weren't sure how that one was going to go because Orella and Fitzpatrick were there fighting for the ball, but Fitzpatrick comes out on top and gets his second of the day. 75 minutes in, and Braunschweig are rolling. Renaud could have driven in and taken himself, but we tried to get a better angle, and we get it off to Fitzpatrick, and luckily it finds the back of the net, and it's 2-1. Iadama drives in. He'll try and cover up the cross. They get onto it, and Altark has to knock it away. Out for a corner. A big one by Altark. Maybe could have let it go, and it probably wouldn't have found the back of the net. It was a tight angle. Oh, but he's offsides anyway. And that'll do it. Braunschweig take the victory over Osnabrück, and it looks like we have won the championship. We have won the league. Here we go. Time to lift some silverware here at home as Braunschweig take the victory 2-1 and take Bundesliga 3 by storm. A bunch of players all from all around the world, but they all speak one language, and that's football. As we lift the trophy here in our very first season, we've come together, we've built this squad country by country and really have found some gems. And Becker will get a chance to lift it. He is the German representing the home country here, and he'll be able to lift it in front of the fans, in front of his countrymen, as he comes up, and we will advance to the next league. We had 3 games remaining, and we did it in the 3rd game, and Braunschweig are the champions of the league. A beautiful trophy there, too. A lot better than some of the EFL trophies that you see. A beautiful one here for Braunschweig, and it's lifted up by Becker. And Braunschweig can celebrate their victory in their championship. The fans are going wild. They're excited to see the team move on and see what we can do as we start to fill out this roster even more. There's tons of more talent in the youth academy to come. Just got to get them to grow a little longer, but we'll have this summer as we prepare for Bundesliga 2. We'll compete in the Continental Cup, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but you guys get what it is. It's the FA Cup equivalent as we compete in that next year, and we'll get ready for it. We'll play some even bigger teams, some bigger stadiums, and hopefully the boys will be ready for it. McKeith driving on, scoring the goals. Altark in net, really coming into his own. As some of the other players here, Ward, Abasser, Iadama at the back line. Orella, the Scout Futures star, really playing well. And even Fitzpatrick getting the 2 goals today to ice it for Braunschweig. And we'll come in here. We had 6 shots. We only allowed them 4. Only 1 was on target, though. Fitzpatrick with the 2 goals gets a 9.1. Renaud an 8.9. Orella a 7.5. Alturk a 6.9. Iadama an 8.5. Wojciech an 8.0. Batter a 7.8. Abasser a 6.9. Bira is 6.2. Becker is 7.0. Brantanu is 6.2. Kobayashi 7.0. Ward 6.1. McKeith 7.8. And that'll do it for Braunschweig. 2-1. So we'll move on and we will roll out the B squad as we already won the league. So we'll take on Kaiserslautern with the B squad. Carrizo is up top. So we'll see if we can get into this game and pick up another 3 points and continue our winning ways. And we'll get this game underway. Oh, long ball gets behind us. They were really outpace us, and luckily the ball goes wide. Katoon couldn't make the save, but it goes well wide. But they really outpaced us at the back. We might have to drop the back line here in this game. Benarbia cuts inside, lays it off to Mason. Mason has a pass to Castaneda. Castaneda tries to get to the top of the box, takes the strike and sends it wide. Thought we had a goal there for him, but the ball goes just wide of the net. They drive here. Kaiserslautern out wide now. They cut inside, and Petros breaks it up but can't win the ball, and Katoon has to bail us out of the back. They'll drive on. Benarbia can't get there, and another big save by Katoon goes out for a corner. Braunschweig under pressure here early on in the game from Kaiserslautern, but Katoon stays tall and keeps the ball out of the net. Oh, header on and into the back of the net. Barrios couldn't get out there and break it up, and Kaiserslautern take the lead. It's 1-0, 32 minutes in. Not much to speak of offensively for Braunschweig. Kaiserslautern have absolutely dominated us on the ball and dominated on shots. Katoon held well for the first part of it, but that one finds the back of the net as Rossi's not able to get up there and challenge for the header. Oh, gets behind us here, and Katoon gets his head to it and knocks it out, and Kaiserslautern another good chance. But we stand tall here at the back, but he might have been offsides, and he was. But either way, a nice save by Katoon. Intercepted here. Castaneda gets the ball and lays it to Mason. Mason now driving forward, has a chance, gets it to Cardosa. Is he on sides? He is on sides. He drives into the box, takes a shot and finds the roof of the net. And Cardosa here in extra time finds a goal for Braunschweig. We have not had many offensive chances or really any shots on goal. And this time Mason finds a long ball. It settles right at the feet of Cardosa, which has been difficult so far on this pitch. It's been raining. The ball has been bouncing on every pass, and Cardosa laces it past the keeper over his head and into the roof of the net. Bastos, an interception, goes to Brentano at the top, goes right past Mason. He'll drop it into Bastos. Bastos drives on, takes the shot, and right on the keeper. And it'll go out for a corner. Had a good chance at it, but unable to beat the keeper for his first goal. Fuentes pushes along to Brantanu. Brantanu comes in, cuts inside, drops it into Mason. He has a chance. He puts it in. And we take the lead 2-1. Mason with another goal, who's really been the star of this second squad. He's really picked up his scoring efforts and really done a good job coming out of the midfield. I think that might be 7 for old Mason here. It is number 7 on the season. Brantanu gets a nice pass off to him and a tight angle puts it past the keeper into the back of the net.
They're even in the stronger position.
Brantanu moves it up to Mason. Mason on the ball with Petros calling for it. He'll shoot it now to Benarbia. Benarbia drives in. Can he get it? No. Loses the ball. Gets it back, though, in the box. Tries to chip it. Has Avila on the header. No. It's Bastos. He finally finds it. Dolphin kick into the back of the net. And more of a header, but you get it. Like a little seal jumping out of the water and heading it home. It's a nice little chip in. Avila gets over his man, hits the crossbar, and Bastos jumps out of the water and heads it home on this wet pitch on the game. And Bastos gets his first one of the year as he's drilled by the defender, but he finds the back of the net.
What a great feeling.
And that'll do it. Braunschweig take another victory. And are we going to celebrate something else? I'm not sure why the players are so excited. We already lifted the trophy. Maybe we get to lift it again and again and again. Who knows? We'll hold on here and see what happens with it. Braunschweig get the victory. And we already won the league, so I'm not sure what's happening here. But the backups are really excited. Maybe it's, they want to celebrate a trophy too. So everyone gets a trophy here in the Bundesliga. We'll lift the second one. Apparently, I'm not sure what this one's for. No, we'll just really celebrate and be excited for no reason. Either way, we get the victory over Kaiserslautern, and it's 3-1, 7-4 on target. Pretty even game, but we get the goals. Mason with a 9.1, Avila a 7.0, Bastos an 8.1, Fuente 6.9, Carrizo 6.4, Castaneda 6.8, Cardosa 7.9, Katoon 7.6, Petrosh 7.8, Barrios 7.5, Rossi 7.4, Haber 7.5, Benarbia 7.4, Bretanu a 9.0, and Mason the 9.1, and that'll do it as we take the victory 3-1. And guys, that'll do it for us here in this episode. We have one game remaining, but the whole league is already wrapped up. But it'll be an exciting one. We do take on Duisburg in the very next game, who is in second place. So, maybe if we can, we can maybe affect the standings, maybe affects the playoffs, but it's pretty much decided at this point. So guys, that'll do it for us here. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can always find out when the newest episodes are coming out. And until next time, have a good one.